Not everyone that appears innocent actually is. Not everyone holding a candle for justice is holding it for the right reasons. And not every family grieving a loss is grieving the loss the same way. The Davis family, whom we have supported since the death of Tyrone Dro Davis Jr., has turned out to have more skeletons in their closet than a haunted house. A lot of lies, a lot of cover-ups, a lot of inconsistencies. People donated money for you to fight for justice for your family member. And all you can say is fuck the people. That's not a movement. That's a money grab. This and many more exposures you're about to get today in this episode. Polo fired back. And he didn't come with opinions. He came with receipts. But before we go on, this is True Crime Unravelled. To everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, we see you. We read every comment. Keep them coming. And to our super thanks gifters, you are the reason we can keep digging. Thank you. Now get your cut water. Matter of fact, get a whole crate. I assure you, you will need it as you hear this story. Let's start with the man himself. Tyrone Sr. Dro's father. The man Polo represented at the city commission. The man who asked Polo to sit in for the family while they couldn't make it. According to Polo, Tyrone Sr. wasn't in Gainesville for justice. He was there for something else entirely. When Tyrone came to Gainesville for justice for Dro, that wasn't his main objective. He didn't come really for justice for Dro. He came to Gainesville trying to get some coochie. Lay, a woman connected to the movement. A woman Tyrone Sr. pursued while pretending to fight for his son. Lay herself came forward with the details. He called her. He texted her. He sent her pictures. He asked her to clear his mind. He asked her to come get him. While his son lay in a grave, he was sliding into DMs. I sent you $50 for your phone bill. Then you needed $200 more. Your phone still ain't turned on. Then you ain't been eating. You ain't got no groceries. A big-ass nigga like you ain't been eating. So I put groceries in your house. She fed him. She paid his bills. She kept him afloat. And what did he do? He sent her a picture from his mama's living room, with his whole self out. Then his girlfriend found out, called Lay, harassed her, and suddenly, the man who needed groceries didn't need them no more. You tried to play the game. You tried to get some pussy. But the whole time, you pillow talking about me to Lay, while on my line talking about all love. This is the man who was supposed to be leading the charge for his son. Remember the t-shirts? The ones the family sold to raise awareness? They told the world they broke even. Made no profit. Just spreading the word. Polo says that was a lie. Y'all made $9,000 off them shirts. $9,000 in transactions. And y'all told people y'all didn't make a dime. $9,000 from people who believed in the cause. Then there's the $250,000, the number that became a rallying cry. The money supposedly moved from Dro's account while he was brain dead. Polo says that number was never real. It wasn't even $250,000 inside that account. That's why no receipts could ever get put on the floor. Dro had already started moving money from the account that was tied with the auntie and started moving it to the account with Lulu and him. When they went to the bank told them the truth. Dro had moved his money months before. The auntie's name was on the account, but the money wasn't there. Tasha stole money from the man. That's why they couldn't pursue the money. It wasn't that amount. So the $250,000 rallying cry, a lie, designed to make Lulu look like a thief, designed to make the world hate her more.
Okay. Since you online, how everybody doing? Appreciate y'all for bearing with me, sticking with me while I'm trying to get this shit figured out. First off, let me address this goddamn cabbage patch. This cabbage patch activist. No, I mean, since you mentioned my name, you brought my name up, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what's going on, and you just running your mouth. First off, I been knew who you were from the get-go. They had already told me about you. I ain't said nothing negative about your name, period. Only thing I told them is I don't follow your work, so I don't know what type of time they on or whatsoever, so I don't follow them. But here you go, going live, instead of y'all talking about justice for Dro, y'all was so focused on talking about Polo with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, which was foolish. When it came down to what really was going on, man, and then they talking about the beginning, they were talking about the $250,000 of money and what happened with the money that happened with the shirts they were selling, the money that came from the supporters that supposed to have went to the PI. All that shit was lies. The $250,000, it wasn't even $250,000 inside. You hear me? It wasn't even $250,000 inside the account that was connected with the auntie, as they claimed. That's why no receipts could ever get put on the floor, because it wasn't $250,000. Later, what the role Lay play inside this situation is simple fact is when Tyrone came to Gainesville to come for justice for Dro, that was his main objective. That wasn't his goal. He didn't come there really for justice for Dro. He came to Gainesville trying to get some coochie. We're going to go ahead and put this shit on the floor first before I get Cece to go ahead and drop everything. Hey, let's go ahead, tune into the live, turn your live on.
Y'all can hear me?
On,
you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. And I have no choice but to drop this on the floor because Natalie, Tasha, Tyrone, all y'all start playing flow, moving creep when a nigga ain't do nothing but keep it real with y'all. When I told y'all to be transparent on what was going on with people's money, y'all took it and tried to be rebellious and made it seem like to me that y'all didn't have to be transparent. Then not only to me, y'all made the person that's close to the family feel the same type of way. The difference is when they seen what happened with my situation, they couldn't sit back no longer. They had to come put that shit on the floor too and tell exactly what took place, what happened, the lies y'all told, and how y'all never kept it real, and how y'all spent people money hanging out. Tyrone, first person up. Let me put your ass on the stand and break you down. Go ahead, Lay. Let's explain what the fuck Tyrone had going on.
Fuck nigga, here we go. So boom, yeah, y'all. Okay, this what the fuck it is. I'm really cool, blunt. I don't give a fuck. I take all backlash, all that. I'm late. I mean, it is what it is. I'm a troll just like Polo, but fuck all that. So boom, yeah. I was, cool with a nigga. Didn't know the nigga. None of that shit. Nigga came to protest. Nigga get my number, calling me all times of the night. I ain't thinking shit of it. So I'm genuinely thinking the nigga like on some, oh yeah, this just scripted for my son. Nah, bitch. So boom, around my daughter's birthday, end of January, we on the phone. I'm checking on him. Nigga take the conversation to a whole nother level. Hey, I'm trying to see, can you come get me to clear my mind? Me, you, and your daughter. Bitch, my daughter. Go out of town? I said, huh? You lost me. He was like, nah, you playing. Okay. It went from there. He threw the bait. Bitch, I took it. But I was playing the game too, all alone and shit. So boom. Nigga come calling me around the front of time. You say your sister or your daughter car get towed. You needed money. You were $50 short. Okay, I'm genuine. I got a good heart. Besides all the BS, like that's just who I am. So I seen you the 50, and plus I feel sorry because you claim you just spent $26K on like 3 to 4 funerals, but come to find out you ain't even got $1. Fuck nigga. So yeah, here we are. So boom. I'm talking to the nigga, whatever, I done vented to the nigga about some shit. Oh, we gonna get on the kids part because the bitch did speak on my kids. But so anyway, send a nigga to 50. Okay, nigga, then you come back around your phone off. You need $200 for a phone bill. Okay, I shoot you a little money on the phone bill. It wasn't a whole two, but I shoot you a little money on it. Your phone still ain't turned on, so you ain't even got the rest of the money that I sent to you to put with the fucking phone bill. Okay, so boom. Nah, you ain't been eating. You ain't got no fucking groceries. You a big ass nigga and you ain't been eating. Okay, but I fuck with you though. You feel me? So yeah, I put little groceries in the house. Okay, so then shit start going sour. Like, yeah, me and Polo had our little differences or whatever. But it's like you start putting tension between me and my dog. And it's like, shit, I told you, you was telling people and it was spitefully getting out. Like, and I came to you about it, fuck nigga. Okay, so you tried to play the game how you play it or whatever. It is what it is. Y'all sent you a little booty picture. I mean, we grown shit. I'm gonna keep it real. We keeping it real. Yeah, I sent you a little booty picture. Yeah, you put your dick out at your mama house in the living room. Like, fuck nigga, now you call yourself what? Trying to send my booty picture around and shit, but send it around. I ain't no ugly ass bitch for one. For two, it look real pretty. Send it around. But fuck nigga, I got your address that you sent me that I never showed up to. Fuck nigga. I had the police at your shit. Not only that, you definitely gave a bitch my number to call me. And fuck nigga, I cussed her the back.
Check a connection. Check a connection, lady.
What?
Your connection breaking up.
I'm picking my daughter up from school, so the connection bad over here. You heard me?
You guys stay in number?
Yes.
Where?
I already know.
There. They just got talked down there.
Go ahead, keep going, keep going. Keep
Can
going,
you
keep
hear
going.
me?
I hear
Can
you,
you
keep
hear
going.
me?
Keep going,
Can
you breaking
you
up
hear
though.
me?
You gotta stand in a better area, your connection breaking up.
I'm picking up my baby. It's early release day, so I'm moving around.
Okay, okay. Your connection just breaking up some. Okay,
Okay,
let's
well,
hold on. Let me bring the people up to
bring
speed.
me back then.
Hold on, calm down.
Okay.
Let me bring the people up to speed. What's going on? Okay, so what took place is that instead of Tyrone staying focused on justice for Dro, I'm in complete blind. When I was on my other page, and I tell y'all I was down in Gainesville, when they told me, "Hey man, go pull up at the city hall and go see and sit in for us because we ain't gonna be able to make it." So I'm like, okay, I'ma handle that. I gotta work, slid up there the whole time while Miss Rita thought I was up there to follow her ransom. I actually was there on the behalf of the Davis family. Whole time I'm still in the blind. So at no point in time did the Davis family make it known, we asked them to go up there. They try to beat around the bush, come up with every scenario. So when people rose up against me, I'm like, damn, why the Davis family still ain't straight that? But I paid no mind. But I also had paid attention to a post that was made about, you defend them, they gonna end up turning on you. But I had already had in the back of my mind that when you looking on one side, you gotta look on both sides. I was already 10 steps ahead. I play chess. I don't play checkers. So when we were down in Gainesville, going ahead and checking the documentary out with the hotel and the Circle K and the Papa John's, and we were doing all that. Me, Lay, and my blight was on the scene. And we were networking. Me and Lay ended up exchanging words. Lay ended up leaving. So it's just me, my blight. And I always wonder, like, say, damn, why my black ain't straighten that and tell them that, I was there. I was with Polo. But they said it ain't accurate because Polo called Tyrone on the phone in front of me. Matter of fact, I ain't just called Tyrone in front of him, in front of her. I called Tyrone off her phone. So I'm really confused, like, on this switch up. So when I end up digging deeper, and what's going on, I'm like, man, all right, something ain't right. Some funny shit going on. Let me dig a little deeper. That's when I found out more detail that Tyrone ain't down here just for no justice for Dro. You done got money out this girl. Whatever picture she sent, whatever entertainment you got going on, you lied to my face. So when I confront him about this situation, he tell me, man, you know what, dog? I ain't gonna lie to you. You know how we men do. I say, bro, I don't know how we men do. You supposed to be down here fighting for your son. We on the going to bite to put in work for you. You out here trying to creep. And then you ain't not only creeping, you get the girl to send you money, but you got a whole wife that you laid up with at your house. So I said, all right, I need some receipts. I need some receipts. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't going by just no hearsay, she say shit. Drop me them receipts, stamp that shit. The receipts came, everything was stamped. So when the money got sent, the phone call got made, then all of a sudden, Tyrone let his girlfriend call a phone, stalking this girl. But you ain't tell your girlfriend or your wife that you down here trying to fuck this girl in Gainesville. Them groceries that you had in your house, that come from that girl money. Your phone only got turned on because she sent the money and had your phone turned on. And then y'all ain't really got the money that y'all claim y'all got. Y'all will perpetrate. Y'all will perpetrate. And then y'all playing in my face like y'all keeping it real with me. And when I'm really putting boots on the ground, I don't know all this shady shit that's going on behind the scenes. Whole time you pillow talking to this girl about me, but you on my live talking about this all love. But to try to get some pussy, you seen that me and Lay had our exchange of words, and we had a disagreement. You pillow talking to this girl, trying to get some pussy, trying to make yourself look good, like you was a big dog. Whole time, you a real life bum. You a real life bum. And then not only that, it ain't just stop right there. Money was gay to y'all, and y'all spurged it, and y'all spent it. The time when y'all hollering, y'all was talking about justice for Dro, nigga, you had just left out somebody's trap. You had just left out somebody's trap. And then it get even more deeper. The same shirts that y'all was selling, that y'all told the world that y'all broke even, and y'all ain't make no money off of, that was a lie. Y'all made $9,000 off that, them transactions. $9,000. And y'all told people that y'all didn't make a dime. Y'all lied. Tasha got her loudmouth ass on Facebook talking about $250,000 got transferred from out the auntie account. That's a lie. That's not what happened. It was only a certain amount, a couple $1,000 left in that joint account. Dro had already started moving the money into him and Lulu account because Tasha, the money Tasha, he had let Tasha hold some money or some shit like that. Tasha stole money from the man. The auntie, with the same joint account, she lied too. She lied about how much money. That's why they couldn't even pursue about the money, because it wasn't that money, it wasn't that amount of money inside that account. Dro had already made changes to his account. Y'all lied. Y'all lied and made it seem like Lulu had just did that and it was just done online and all that shit there, man. You was lying. And then the whole time I'm really there for a righteous cause because it was personal to me. But then when I started digging deep, I had already got a call from out of state about the money. I just never said nothing because I like to have receipts. I like to have proof. I don't like to just go off here and say. That's why when things got said and people were sending pictures of certain things, I never posted that because that was more rage or hate bait. Just like when it came to Rena, I never really called Rena her name, but I said how I feel about where I feel like Rena was wrong at and what she could have did, and if this is true, or what she ever did, she should have did things differently. It may have came off as I'm bashing her, but it wasn't bashing. It was, if this happened like this, as a mother, you should have did this and did that. So when I realized that, from the beginning, everything just something on Lulu and on Rena, and it's all about the hate and rage, but this is your other side of your family. So I play chess, not checkers. Pay attention, Polo. Listen. Watch everything going on. You here for a purpose, and your cause is justice for Dro. But pay attention to the people that you got around you. So I'm paying attention. We start digging. Here go my team. We digging. Seeing what's really going on, who telling the truth, who lying. So when it came to Tasha, when your son got shot, you ain't go to bite about your son. You set up and made it seem like it was about your nephew and really was about his money. It was really about his money. It was never about getting justice for Dro. You made it seem like you ain't no Cece, but I got all the messages of you and Cece corresponding and talking to each other. And Natalie, I even got a text message from you telling Late that you don't want to be a part of this shit no more. What you don't want to be part of? You don't want no parts of what? You can't run from it before it dropped because you just as guilty. Because remember, you told them people that fuck the supporters money. Y'all never hired a PI when y'all say y'all hired a PI. Y'all took them people money and y'all splurged on it. How y'all got all them outfits? They came off Amazon. That was from the $9,000 that y'all made from all selling them t-shirts. When Cece went on GG Live, you ain't keep it real and tell people you knew Cece. When you had Cece come on GG Live to defend your name. And when she came on Cece Live and said what she said, all of a sudden you backed away from her because you felt like that you got your name in the clip now. That ain't how that shit work. Because when you do people wrong, people end up telling everything. You went wrong with Gigi them live and told Gigi them, I don't know no Cece, never met no Cece, but I got all the pictures of you and Cece together. All the pictures of y'all hanging, texting, calling, communicate. I got every receipt. But you made it seem like you ain't know this lady and this been your friend for years. She been a friend of the family for probably 20 years. And the only reason why me and Cece didn't cross paths a little minute ago, because Cece on my page, Cece was blocked. So when I unblocked Cece page or whatsoever, then she come get in my DM on another account. We start politicking. We start talking. We start politicking and talking. And people be hollering about, oh, it's about division. No, it's about the truth. It's about the truth. Oh, what says they been had the death certificate, they been had all the paperwork, they been had communication. When she said she ain't talked to these people, that she claimed that they nobody never called them, that was a lie. It's not about division. It's about transparency and telling the truth about what really happened. Like them $10,000 to $15,000 that Joe gave y'all. Or the money that was gave towards the funeral that Tyrone blowed wreck on. It's about the truth. It's about the truth. Or the money that the people just donated, the people who donate, that y'all turn around and splurged on. And when Cece brought it to y'all attention, Cece was talking to y'all and talking to Tasha. Tasha reply was, fuck them people. They don't know me. Let me get Cece on the live. Cece, if you watching right now, can you send a request so I can add you to the live? I need to figure out what your page is. Let me add you so you can get better details in depth of what I'm talking about. Let me get Cece on the live. And all the people that still talking about, oh, Davis and Davis and them are frauds. The money came from fraud. It came from scamming or whatsoever. Davis family is known for fraud. I did my research, did my homework. They've been doing fraud. I don't care about no government jobs. Y'all been scamming and y'all been doing fraud. Or what's the auntie people, the same auntie that's on the account, her nigga in jail for playing with little kids. He in prison. Fuck jail. He in prison. Auntie Tasha, her nigga in prison. Let's be honest. If you want to tell the truth, I'll put everything on the floor. These are all facts. Ain't no fiction about this shit. Let me get Cece on this motherfucker. Let me get Cece on this motherfucker. Both of they niggas in prison. And one of them in prison for playing around with little kids. The same auntie, know what I mean, that claimed that her name was on her account. That's why y'all ain't pursue about the money. That's why y'all never dropped the receipts. That's why y'all never put it on the floor about how much money really got moved. Y'all ain't do that. And y'all know why y'all didn't do that. Because Dro had already started moving money from the account that was tied with auntie and started moving it to the account with Lulu and him. This is facts. They've been seeing this. And when they went to the bank and they talked to the people at the bank told them that. That's why they couldn't elaborate about this money. So when they went ahead and got this chubby patch advocate who thinks she gonna change something, well, guess what? Gainesville Police Department told the Davis family that 3 times to come to the police meeting. They ain't show up now time. That's why the police told them about that meeting. You talking about coming out here doing all this? You had plenty of opportunity to do the right thing. Oh, hold up. That ain't it. That same detective Dawes, he been watching my lives and watching everything from day one. The detective say this is by far the worst side of the family that he have ever seen. This ain't no fiction. This is a fight. That's why the police did what they did, because they say everything that was going on, the Davis family had an opportunity. While they was on my lives, acting like they so cared, they was invited 3 times to come to Gainesville for the police meeting, and they ain't show up not one time. Not one time did they show up. So I'm trying to get Cece on here. Know what I mean? See, why the Cabinet Patch call herself trying to shoot at me instead of getting justice for Dro. You should have been questioning the same people that you had behind you, Tweeter D and Tweeter Dumb. Because when I come, I'm coming. I ain't coming to fuck off. I ain't coming to fuck off. That's why when I started demanding transparency, that's when the switch up came. It was never about the money for paying me. It was about where the people that were donating money, where it was going at. Remember, I had already spoke on the baby mama. That's why she did what she did. Know what I mean? The people had already sent me receipts where she was telling people not to follow me. But every time I went live and told them to drop their cash out to donate money to the kids, here come my ass popping out the blue. But you the same person that had Dro on child support, and you were keeping Dro kids from him. And then you move your ass to Georgia trying to chase behind a married man, and then he left your ass. You ain't talk about that. You ain't tell the truth about why you went to Georgia. Because you went to Georgia to chase behind a married man. And if I'm not mistaken, you also had a baby by him that you try to keep on the quiet and keep on the low. Don't get me started. And before you were Ron talking about, oh, he is lying. Oh, he not lying. Because I have already dropped the receipts of the flow sheet that you were doing. You never cared about justice for Dro. Because you was already playing games. You were mad Lulu because the simple fact is he cheated on you with Lulu and never looked back. No matter how much love you say he had for you, he had love probably for his kids. But that shit y'all had, that shit was already over with. You was already playing games. Tell the real truth, what the fuck really happened. Tell the truth how you were keeping the man kids away from him. Why you popping your shit? And now you the same one that told people, man, oh, get y'all money back from the PI. Well, what PI? What PI? And the only reason why y'all ain't want Lady to go live, because y'all wanted to keep the followers follow y'all just so they can keep donating money to y'all broke ass. Y'all try to make it seem like it was about money. Remember, y'all were Team Polo. All y'all was on board. All y'all was on the lives. All y'all was on the video. But the second that money started coming in and people started donating that money, that's when all y'all started switching up. That's when y'all feel like y'all ain't need Polo because y'all had enough people tuned in now and the money was coming in. Let's be honest. If you're going to put that shit on the float, because remember, none of y'all had put boots on the ground. None of y'all do nothing. See, the difference was that when it really hit the fan, or when I went to go see John Doe, when I went to Gainesville to see John Doe, and I talked to John Doe, and John Doe exposed that he the one who found Dro. He the one who took pictures of Dro. And he told me he sent y'all the pictures. Not only that, he had it in his phone, time-stamped and dated. Remember, I posted a 911 phone call where he stayed on the phone for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And when Leighton orchestrated the movement, I seen 941 talking about, oh, nobody orchestrated that. Y'all get it, you lied in. Because it was Leighton and a couple of people from Gainesville who originally started that movement. They started that. That's why I dropped the receipts. When y'all had sent text messages talking about, can y'all come up there and join in? But instead of y'all keeping the peace, y'all paint the picture and see the motion and see the wave, and that's what y'all wanted. Tasha knew exactly about the money. She knew exactly what transpired to a degree. Not saying it was an accident or it wasn't an accident, but the part that was played in it, Tasha knew. They knew about him being in the hospital. They knew about a lot of things. And when Rita told them about it, they didn't want to accept that. They wanted more attention. So they took what they took and they ran with it. But remember, Tasha, you never made it to the Gainesville. Not one time was you by Dro's side when he was on his deathbed. Not the first day, not the second day, not no day. But you went live on Facebook and made it seem like you was there. You wasn't there. You had some type of excuse talking about you were waiting on your son to get off work. But you couldn't be waiting on your son because your son was already in Gainesville already. Remember, because your son was in Gainesville, because your son got into it with Lulu at the hospital. And Lulu filed charges against your son. You ain't gonna talk about that. You ain't gonna talk about how your son was going back and forth with Lulu trying to get Joe Wiley. The fight that happened in the hospital, you ain't mentioned that. Y'all ain't talk about that. Y'all ain't put that shit on the floor. Y'all only started switching up on Polo when Polo started realizing and digging and figuring out it's more to the plot and more to the story. But Polo was tripping. The world thought Polo was tripping. Now, Polo wasn't tripping. Polo was paying attention. Polo was paying attention. And to be honest with you, Rita probably never was actually mad at Polo to a degree. Know what I mean? But Polo had to figure it out on his own because the Davis family made it seem like they were doing something righteous. They made it seem like it was justice for Dro. For real, they really wanted justice for Dro. But guess what? What y'all didn't know was the same detective that y'all say wasn't doing anything, he had been watching the lives the whole time. He was watching how y'all claimed that y'all couldn't make it, but y'all was on my lives. Y'all did play that way, hanging out, laughing, kicking, bullshit. But y'all screamed y'all wanted justice. Y'all ain't want no justice. Y'all was lying. Y'all wanted attention and y'all wanted money. That's why Tyrone say he wanted back what was his, because he felt like he was entitled to some of the money. But Dro had already stopped fucking with y'all like that, because all the time you turn around, it's all about some money. It's always trying to get some money. It was all about the money drive. Y'all only went after Lulu because Lulu, in a way, pulled Dro away from y'all, and Dro stopped dealing with y'all so much because he spent more time with Lulu. That's the real reason why y'all so targeting Lulu. That's the real reason why certain friends feel like, target Lulu, instead of y'all getting answers, instead of y'all beating the block down, instead of y'all putting y'all boots on the ground, all y'all did was go on social media and run y'all motherfucking mouth. And then y'all made it seem like y'all were putting in work. Y'all didn't put in no work not one time. What work y'all put in? Last time I checked, it wasn't but a couple of us that actually had our boots on the ground. And that's why we figured out and realized that, hold on, y'all ain't being completely transparent. Y'all was after the money too. You were trying to get money off Dro. All y'all was. When this shit happened to Dro, it stopped the cash flow. It stopped the money. Not saying what was an accident, what was a murder. I'm not speaking on none of that or whatsoever, because there's certain things I still disagree with. But the point being is about how y'all portrayed to the people. Y'all wanted people to donate their money all the time. Y'all was never doing the righteous thing anyways. That's why y'all felt some type of way when I said transparency is the key to keeping your followers. It's not about being divided. Now I'm going to try to get Cece on here because I need Cece on here.
Here's the part that stings. The Gainesville Police Department invited the Davis family to meet with them 3 times. 3 times. Not city commission meetings. Police department meetings. Actual opportunities to sit down, get information, and move the case forward. They didn't show up. Not once. The detective Doss, he'd been watching my lives from day one. He said this is by far the worst side of the family he has ever seen. They had opportunity to do the right thing. They were invited 3 times. They didn't show up not 1 time. 3 times. While they were on social media screaming that GPD wasn't doing anything, GPD was waiting for them in a room. And they never came. Instead of y'all beating the block down, instead of putting your boots on the ground, all y'all did was go on social media and run y'all mouth. Remember John Doe, the first person on the scene? The man who found DRO under that bridge. He sent the Davis family pictures. Pictures of DRO on the road. Pictures with timestamps. Pictures showing exactly what happened. They had them the whole time. The man told me he sent these people pictures of Tyrone's body on the side of the road. They had these pictures already. They even had these pictures when they said they didn't know. And when the nurse and her husband came forward with a story that didn't match John Doe's testimony, the Davis family never corrected it. They let the lies stand. Because the lies serve their narrative. Y'all weren't focused on that. Y'all whole narrative was to push this over him, make it seem like this, instead of find out the truth in detail. Remember how Tasha said she couldn't get to the hospital because she was waiting for her son to get off work? Polo says that was a lie too. Her son was already in Gainesville. And here's why. Your son was in Gainesville because your son got into it with Lulu at the hospital. Lulu filed charges against your son. A fight at the hospital. While Dro was fighting for his life. The family never mentioned it. Never put it on the floor. Y'all ain't talk about how your son was going back and forth with Lulu trying to get Dro's wallet. The fight that happened in the hospital, y'all ain't mentioned that. And it gets worse. Her son was also trying to get with Lay. Just like his father. Following the same pattern. Same girl. Same family. Same mess. Her son was trying to fuck Lay too. Showed up there just like Tyrone was. Cece came on the line and confirmed everything. She's been a friend of the family for years, 20 years in fact. But when she tried to bring concerns to them, when she asked about the donations and the lack of transparency, she was dismissed. Tasha replied, well, fuck them people. They don't know me. Fuck the people. The people who donated. The people who believed. The people who gave their hard-earned money thinking it would help find justice for Dro. That's what they really thought. Cece also confirmed what Polo had been saying all along. The insurance policy was $50,000. Rena used $30,000 of it to pay for the funeral. The rest? Who knows? She confirmed the detective tried to set up meetings. 3 times. They never showed. And she confirmed the most heartbreaking part of all. The family had Dro's pictures. They saw his body. They knew what the scene looked like. And they still let the world believe a version of events that wasn't true.
Oh, Cece on the phone, and it wasn't Tasha who had stole that money out of the account. It was Shauna, the same auntie whose name say she was on the account. So now I got Cece on the phone because I couldn't get her on the line. So y'all just listen up. Cece, hold on. Cece.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you here? Okay, I couldn't get you on the line, baby girl, but I got you on the phone, and that shit just as good or whatsoever. So go ahead and address yourself to the people that pay attention, people watching, because you was a close friend of the family. Matter of fact, you were a friend with Tasha for a long time. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak, and I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, I want to address this for all your followers because they follow this Tasha as well. Let me clarify this. Cece not angry, she's not bitter, and Cece lives her life. She don't give a damn about none of this. When Rena's kids was coming at Tasha on social media, that's when me and my friend had a conversation. And that's why I came on there to defend Natasha's character and defend my friend. Everything that my friend told me, I related it on Gigi's family. Now, I don't know if it was a lie then, but I found out everything she did tell me. But she wanted me to tell everything that fit her narrative of the story. And I did that. Okay, so no, Cece's not a liar. Many people down here in Broward County know me, baby. And that ain't what's up. I ain't that. I'm real. And I'm gonna keep it straight to the point and to the fact. So all you non-believers, when we talking about Cece lying, no, Cece ain't lying. Cece ain't mad. And I stayed up off of this mess when Natasha went up on that panel and told the people she didn't know me. I didn't get mad. I just told her to straighten that shit out. It took her a month later to straighten the shit out, and she did that. Okay, and I left it as that. You ain't see me come on nobody's panel or none of that. Until the other night, Gigi called me, and she called me to apologize to me because I was telling the truth all along. So therefore, it is what it is. You don't have to believe me. But yes, Natasha used me. She threw my name under the bus. We did talk to BG, and BG's friend did not change my opinion. My opinion changed when I talked to the mother and got all the facts from the mother. Okay? That's when my opinion changed. Not for BG or Lulu's friend. It was my opinion changed from the mama. Everything that Polo is saying, he's saying that saying it's true, and it is true, and that's what it is.
Go ahead and break down.
They scammers. They scammers. It's not right. And Renee told me when Polo blocked me is because I said in his chat about Jason. I wanted him to lay off Jason because Jason is not that person. Jason been that nigga down here in Broward County. Okay, if anybody knows Jason, he don't like drama. So that's when Polo blocked me. Now, when he blocked me, I left it alone. I didn't say anything about it. So when my sister was texting me and said, Polo exposed Natasha them, I said, oh, well, they thought that I say, oh, he found them out. He found them out because the same way she did me, she did him like that. Okay, it is what it is. So once Gigi put me on her panel, she didn't put me on her panel. She called me on the phone. I didn't even know I was alive until she told me. So anyway, after that, that's when I said, fuck it. Today, I said, fuck it. I'm going to try to get in contact with him. So I contacted Lay Rich to get in contact with him, and Lay Rich put me in connection with Polo. That's how that happened. So, to tell Polo, the same way how they played you, they played me.
Okay.
That's how they played me.
Okay, so
where does this leave us? We are not here to exonerate anybody's actions. Not Lulu. Not Jason. Not Rena. A lot still needs to be clarified. But the Davis family's background, their lies, their cover-ups, their refusal to show up, none of it puts them on the good side of this fight. We don't believe an accident occurred. Something happened to Tyrone Davis Jr. that shouldn't have happened. But we have lost so much time. Too much time. And the Davis family refused to do the right thing for us to ever know what really happened. The donations? When confronted, they said fuck the people. Rena Demps? Maybe she was justified in isolating herself. Maybe she saw the mess coming and chose to stay out of it. The detective said the Davis family was the worst side he had ever met. And GPD invited them 3 times. 3 times. They didn't show up not once. The Davis family knows more than they're saying. They owe the people explanations. Were they really for justice for Dro? Because it doesn't seem like that anymore. Now we have more questions than answers. We don't know who is guilty or who is innocent. All these revelations have us more confused than ever. Now let's step back for a moment, because we have to talk about what we just heard and compare it to what the Davis family said in their response with Channy Jackson. In that live, Natalie and Natasha painted themselves as victims of drama. They said they were focused on justice. They said they were being transparent. They said the March 28th protest was strategically planned. They thanked supporters and deflected allegations. But after hearing Polo's receipts, after hearing Lay's account, after hearing Cece confirm the meetings, the money, the pictures, how do their words hold up? They claim they were transparent about donations. But Polo says they made $9,000 off t-shirts and told people they broke even. That's not transparency. That's deception. They claimed they were boots on the ground. But the detective invited them to 3 meetings, and they never showed. Not once. That's not boots on the ground. That's boots on the couch. They claimed they didn't know about certain things. But John Doe sent them pictures of Dro on that road. They had them. They knew. And they never corrected the false narrative. They claimed they were fighting for justice. But Tyrone Sr. was in Gainesville chasing women, paying for groceries with another woman's money, sending pictures from his mama's living room. while his son's case went cold. They claimed "fuck the people" was never said. But Cece heard it with her own ears. So here's where we are. The Davis family responded. They made their case. They asked for grace. They asked for focus. But receipts don't lie. And the receipts say something different. This doesn't mean Lulu is innocent. This doesn't mean Jason is innocent. This doesn't justify Rena's actions. We still don't know what happened under that bridge. We still don't know who pushed Dro out of that car. Or if he jumped. We still don't have answers. But what we do know is this. The people who claim to be fighting hardest for those answers were fighting for something else. Attention, money, revenge against Lulu for taking Dro away from them. And in that fight, the truth got lost. The detective said the Davis family was the worst side he'd ever met. 3 invitations. No shows. Rena Demps isolated herself. Maybe now we understand why. The donations were spent. The shirts were sold. The pictures were hidden. The meetings were ignored. And Dro is still dead. So I ask you, the viewer, the supporter, the one who sent money, the one who shared posts, the one who commented blue hearts under every video. Who do you believe now? Because both sides can't be telling the truth. Both sides can't be fighting for justice. Someone is lying. Someone is using Dro's name for their own gain. And while they fight, while they post, while they go live, the case grows colder. The evidence grows older. The truth slips further away. That's not justice. That's tragedy. Everybody has failed Dro. Polo ended with his honest opinion. And it broke my heart. I don't believe an accident occurred. But I do believe that so much time has elapsed with the bullshit. Instead of people being focused on getting the right answers, instead of people being focused on doing the right thing, I believe that if the right thing would have been done from the get-go, then the right answers could have been found. He said something else, something that should make us all pause. I do believe that criminal justice will never happen in this case. Never. Think about that. A man is dead. A family is shattered. Children are growing up without a father. And because of drama, lies, cover-ups, and missed opportunities, we may never know the truth. The system failed Dro. The police failed Dro. But the people who claim to love him most? They failed him even more. The question is, what do we do now? Do we keep chasing the drama? Do we keep taking sides? Do we keep donating to causes with no transparency? Or do we step back, look at the facts, and demand better? Tyrone Davis Jr. deserved justice. He still does. But with every passing day, with every new revelation, with every new lie exposed, that justice slips further away. And that is the real tragedy. Here's what I need from you. Stop giving your energy to the drama. Stop taking sides in comment sections. Stop donating to causes that won't show receipts. Demand transparency. Demand accountability. Demand that whoever is fighting for Dro actually fights, not talks, not posts, not performs. This is True Crime Unraveled. On YouTube, we're at True Crime Unraveled. On Facebook and TikTok, it's True Crime Unraveled TV. Follow us, subscribe, hit the bell, and keep this conversation alive. Drop your theories in the comments, but keep them focused on the one person who matters. Tyrone Davis Jr. Justice for Dro.
Okay, so the insurance policy. Can you go ahead and state for the record how much the insurance policy was?
I'm going to tell you how that happened. Like the mother informed me. Ain't nobody go to the funeral home but her and her sperm donor. And when her and her sperm donor went to the funeral home, the daddy told Meg White, the director, that they had he had somebody to furnish the funeral. So guess what? After that, that's when they asked them 3 times. After that, they left the funeral home. They did all the arrangements. The daddy stopped answering the phone for Meg White. So Meg White called the mama. And the mama and the mama went down there and paid the $34,000 for the funeral.
Okay, the insurance policy. The insurance policy was $50,000, correct?
$50,000.
All right,
when it double to accidentally, it goes up double.
And that's how I got to what number?
That's how I got to $150,000.
Okay, so the money that was made off them t-shirts, how much money was made off them t-shirts?
The mama informed me it was $9,000, and they ain't do shit. She asked them only to pay for the church, and they did not pay for the church. The mama did everything by herself.
When it came to Natalie, what did Natalie say about the supporters' money?
No, I didn't talk to Natalie. I said that Natasha told me.
Oh, great. Appreciate it for the correction. Natasha, what did Tasha say about the money?
She told me, fuck them people. They don't know us.
When it came to the meeting in Gainesville, how many times did Detective Dawson them try to set up the meeting for the Davis family to show up?
Three times. See, while they were bashing the mama all on social media, but they didn't tell what the fuck they was doing behind social media. 3 times the detective set up the meeting. The detectives know everything that was going on social media. He told the mama he can't believe that they got a family like this, and if they bring their ass up to Gainesville, their ass gonna be broke. They missed all 3 appointments because the daddy said he got to get up his team.
Once again, we not talking about the city hall meeting. Not the city hall meeting, and you got, matter better yet, you ain't even gotta listen to what she just said about that. I said this shit on my live several times about the meetings. See, the whole time people talking about the city hall, it was meetings that the Davis family was already supposed to go to. I already talked to Tyrone on the phone about this. So when he told me about the meetings with the police, know what I mean? They never went. They never showed up. It was always, I gotta get my team together. Just like when we were talking to the white lady and Tyrone was on the phone, I posted that receipt on my page. Tyrone was like, oh man, put in the car and let's go see. That time, Tyrone them was supposed to come up there then and talk to these people. Tyrone them never made it up there, never came up there, never stepped without 1 foot back in Gainesville at all. Know what I mean? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Having the detective been watching these lives since day one?
Yes. The detective was watching everything that was going on social media. He said he never seen a family like that before. But if they come up there with that bullshit, they going to jail.
The crazy part about this is that all this shit been going on. And not only that, they only switched up on Polo because Polo told them, you gotta be transparent with people money. If you accept any donation from anybody who you say for a lawyer or for a PI, you must be transparent with your followers because they're the ones who donate your money. They felt like they didn't have to be transparent. They felt like they didn't have to show no receipts. The real reason y'all only fell out with Polo because y'all refused to be transparent. Y'all refused to tell people the truth. And then when niggas started telling y'all, hey, you know you lied about this on social media. You know in the beginning you said that this girl did this and girl did that. I say, here go the receipts that say different. I say you need to correct that on your social media platform because you the one went live and said that. Not one time did Tasha or anybody ever correct anything they said wrong. I posted the receipts and I told them y'all wrong for that. Y'all openly lying to the public.
Listen, they wasn't going to correct that because when I talked to Renee, I informed Natasha because I asked Renee, is it okay? I'm going to tell Natasha everything we talked about. She says she don't care. So guess what? When I talked to Natasha and told her everything Renee said, she got it was silent. It was silence. And silence tell you a lie. So Renee wasn't lying.
The thing about it is, right? And it's the funny part about it is, right? You're gonna have people that feel like, oh, you just fell out with the family. Not me. They gonna say that you fell out with Natasha, so therefore you lying on Tasha. In reality, you really had no reason to lie. Polo had no reason to lie because I was going to bike with you. I was actually going harder than anybody on the Davis family. Know what I mean? When they received backlash, people rose up. Nigga wasn't nobody there but Polo. It wasn't no Natalie, Tasha. None of the motherfuckers was on no front line. Never. So it's not body. The point being is when you find out the truth about what people doing and how they're actually moving and how they're not being transparent, you gotta let people know. That's why I drop receipts. I don't give a fuck about who come on this live and say Polo lying. Polo always drop receipts. Always have. Know me and mama always put a time stamp on it. That's just like when you try to discredit John Doe. when he was the person that showed up on the scene or whatsoever before the nurse and doctor showed up on the scene. He the same person that rolled Tyrone on his side. When the nurse and doctor say that, oh, the black car rolled off, the person that was in the black car was the person who was there first. He didn't lie. The people who lied was the goddamn white fat dude who claimed that he did all this and never let his old lady speak. It wasn't a lie. I posted the receipts. I even posted the timestamp when the man called the police and called the 911 at 5:45. I posted that too. It lasted 4 minutes. Fight check that. That came by true. Then when the man saw me, the man told me he sent these people pictures of Tyrone's body on the side of the road, took pictures of him on the scene with Tyrone. They had these pictures already. They been had these pictures when they said they didn't know. The man got in Tasha's inbox trying to reach out to her. She never responded to him and then let somebody else call him. When in reality, the man been trying to tell y'all, I'm the one who found him. Y'all spoke about him, but y'all never went in detail. This man provided y'all with everything. And he gave a statement to Detective Dawes. He gave, and I'm just not just talking. I talked to him. I dropped the receipts. Matter of fact, not only that, only reason why I haven't posted Tyrone's body, because I said I'm gonna respect the dead. I've been saying that, but there's certain people who know I got the pictures. The man came on live and said he sent the pictures to them. That wasn't no lie. That was fights. That was fights. I just said I'm gonna have respect for the dead and not post his body on social media. But there's certain people who have seen this. They have seen the swelling marks on his bike. They seen the girl picture on his bike. Hell, part of it was still look that little jacket he had that got Lulu face on it. That it didn't look on part of the blanket or whatsoever, the hospital blanket. All that's in the picture. All that's there. All the pictures was there. So y'all been knew this and y'all lied about this. Y'all lied about this. When these people said what this man had on compared to what the EMT and what the first person said they had on, you knew that the white people were lying in. But not one time did you ever correct that. Y'all wouldn't focus on that. Y'all whole narrative was to push this over here, make it seem like this, instead of finding out the truth in detail. I'm not going to say it was an accident. I'm not going to say it was this. Because there's a lot of parts around that don't make sense and don't add up, because at the end of the day, she still left his side when he was out there on the side of the road. Regardless, so that part of the game will never change. That part is always there, and that person will have to truthfully answer to that. But we can't get that answer of why you left him there, or went to a place that he was there and you was over there. That could never be changed. But the part when the Davis family came in and their narrative was, we justice for Dro. Was y'all really justice for Dro? Because Tasha, you don't have no car, you don't have no money, you don't have none of that shit. You just got that job at the courthouse. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. You just got that car, that job. So we gonna make it seem like you been doing this. You know what I mean? Y'all living off a name because, you know what I mean, a gopher. God bless the dead. That was the real playmaker. That was the real legend. That was the real go-getter. That was the real stamp the yard. But y'all living off a reputation of what it used to be, not what it is. Or whatsoever. Y'all ain't do nothing but use and abuse people. Just like the daddy. Instead of getting justice for your son, you were trying to fuck son. And you can't deny it, because I got the receipts for that too. Sure enough, dude. You know I ain't lying. That's why when I was tagging y'all on my page, y'all wasn't gonna join the live because y'all know I had the receipts. Remember, any other time y'all was joining the live. Y'all was joining the live anytime it came to money or it came to making y'all look good in the spotlight, y'all was quick to join the live. Then when the table turned, and then when the table turned for me to drop the receipts on y'all, all of a sudden, y'all don't know how to join the live. Or y'all don't want to join the live. Y'all avoided that. And all of a sudden, you don't know how to work it. You don't know how to work it. I didn't keep Natasha out the private chambers. Hell, I even made Natasha a moderator. Inside there, but not one time did she ever clear anything up. She knew everything I was dropping. She seen the receipts. And when they spoke about certain people, I only went to go see them people because they advised me and told me to go see them and find out what they see, because we can't make it. Then y'all try to paint the picture like I'm the bad guy, I'm the villain. No, y'all the villain. The whole time y'all thought it was gonna be a money grab. But the thing about when you gig, and then you got people that's really out here beating the dog, and you got the world involved and people actually paying attention to the movements, then the truth start coming out what it is. And then the police, the same one that y'all try to talk about ain't doing nothing, he sent y'all everything. They invited y'all there. You can't say they didn't. Y'all didn't show up, just like y'all never show up in Gainesville. Y'all haven't been back to Gainesville since the first time y'all came. We waited in March. Y'all haven't been back to Gainesville. And then y'all picked to do a protest on the weekend, the 28th. Y'all doing all these caravans, all y'all want the world to fly in. Y'all want the world to do so much, and y'all have did so little. If Powder Blue don't move, then why y'all ain't move y'all feet yet? Why y'all ain't beat the ground yet? The time frame that y'all had to even try to get justice or whatever, a civil suit, go against the city, y'all got on live making it seem like I said somebody wrong for death. Ain't no wrong for death suit. I don't think you can get in a civil suit to show that the police failed to do that proper investigation. But then that will be blocked because the police invited y'all to their meetings 3 times. Not City Hall, to their meetings 3 times. And y'all never showed up. Y'all never showed up. And y'all make it seem like everybody, anytime somebody make y'all stand on business, y'all try to make it seem like them people the problem. Where if anybody been following me, then they should know I was going to bike for y'all. I took all the bike last. I took all the shots. I ate every last one of them. But when it came to y'all stand on business, y'all didn't. Y'all criticized one side by not informing y'all on proper information. And then when y'all got informed of the same information and told y'all what y'all need to do, not one of y'all showed up. And I called y'all. Let's don't get this wrong. I called y'all and I told y'all, I said, listen, hold on, Cece. I called y'all and I told y'all, I said, listen, y'all gonna look bad if y'all don't go up there and show up and y'all don't protest to go up there. I said, cause y'all just made Rena look like she didn't inform y'all and she didn't tell y'all nothing. I say, now it's y'all opportunity to come around and show y'all that y'all gonna stand on business. That shit went in one ear and not the other. I called and told y'all that. I say, do not show up, dog, because y'all got the world thinking that these people ain't tell y'all this and ain't tell y'all that. And then that day come, nobody show up. Nobody show up. No, nobody show up. Nobody pull up. No, nothing. Nobody went to the police department like they was instructed to do. The whole time, people were thinking that, oh, nigga talking about the city hall meeting. We weren't talking about the city hall meeting. I was talking about the police department. The police department. Y'all only seen me on the city hall meeting one time. They supposed to have met with the police department. They ain't show up. They ain't go. They ain't go. They didn't go. And then I'm calling them. I'm telling them. I say, listen, I'm at the motherfucking, let me tell y'all something, dog. I'm going to tell y'all something about these receipts. Anybody who might subscribe, dog, I'm at the casino, right? When I fuck around and get the call about what's going on, I'm telling, hey, listen, y'all need to go to the meeting. Y'all gotta go to the meeting, bro, because if y'all go to the meeting, the police ain't gonna do nothing, bro. I'm telling you, they're not gonna keep giving y'all a chance at a chance to cooperate as a family, bro. I left the casino way in the temple to come way to Gainesville. Do you think that these people showed up or even got on the road? Even caught the car up? Even put their boots on? Man, them people ain't doing fuck thing. Those people ain't do a fuck thing, dog. And they had no reason of why they couldn't go. When Tyrone said that, oh man, when they made it seem like, oh, I ain't know about that lady, what she said that was a lie, and how people made it seem like it was a lie, and they were portraying it like I was lying, after they knew I was telling the truth, because I called these people. In that video, you gonna hear Tyrone's voice. You gonna hear Tyrone talking. So how y'all don't know about it when you clearly hear Tyrone talking in the video? How? 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 And listen here, and this page here is wide open, so the Davises or whoever ride with them, y'all can jump in the comments, know what I mean, because I ain't got time to get rid of your bad bugs. But one thing I can promise you this right here. That's why the Davis family can't drop no receipts to go against what I'm saying. They don't have no receipts. They don't have not one receipt to go against what I'm saying. They don't. That's why they couldn't post no receipts about the money. That's why they couldn't post no receipts about the transactions. That's why they couldn't post no receipts about a criminal investigation. That's why they couldn't post no receipts at all. Don't let them fool you. That's why Polo always go with receipts. They can talk all this shit about what they had and what they doing, but nothing they was doing. But I'm gonna tell you something. They can't drop no receipts. They say Polo line. They can't drop no receipts. They can't drop no bank statement that show it was all that money in the account. Remember, her name was attached to the account. If your name attached to the account, then why can't you show no receipts for that account? If y'all was so invested on about getting justice in Gainesville, then why y'all doing a parade in Broward County? Dro ain't died in Broward County. Dro died in Gainesville, Florida. He was legally pronounced dead in the hospital. Y'all say y'all went up there 6 cars deep. Tasha, you ain't never go up there. So how you went 6 cars deep? You went in there with them cars. At all. Y'all ain't do nothing. And for the people who follow behind y'all, they just still asleep. Everybody know Polo. When Polo figured it out and what's really going on, bitch, you could have been my best friend. Bitch, you lying to me, bitch, your ass in trouble. That's just what it is, bro. Know what I mean? In order to set Polo up, you gotta show the receipts that Polo lying. But you can't do that. You can't do that. And all the people that's running behind the Dave family, still running behind them, remember, y'all wasn't the one putting y'all boots on the ground. I was. And if you want to challenge what I'm saying, tell them to drop their receipts. To prove that what they say is the truth. They won't. They can't. There's no receipt for them to do. When they went live, when she went live, when Tasha went live and say that they seen the footage of the hotel, the footage of Papa John's, remember, the district manager, I talked to the district manager for both of them spots. They lied. They never seen no footage. Hey, the detective, he'll tell them the same thing. They ain't seen no footage. But they lied. They lied. They told the world they did. They never seen that man.
He told the mama. He did. He told the mama. And like I said, they were too busy trying to bash the mama and bash Lulu and all this backfire on them. And it is what it is. But before it backfired, I had no talking before I talked to Renee. And everything Renee told me. And she couldn't back it up. And I was like, so you was lying to me the whole time about Lulu and Renee just to fit your narrative. But not one time she was wanting me to bash the mama. I never bashed the mama. I never bashed the baby mama. None of that. My thought process was never bashed nobody. Only thing I said was I felt like Lulu signed him up and had niggas to set him up. That was my thought process. It is what it is. How you leave a nigga for dead. That's what my thought process. I never bashed the mama.
And the thing,
everything just came back on her because and ain't nobody mad at her because when Gigi was dragging me for 3 weeks, nobody heard me come on social media, on YouTube, none of that. So I didn't care. That don't bother me. But when Gigi called me the other night, that's how I talked to Gigi, and I didn't know she had me live on her panel. How you have me live on your panel?
Yeah. Go ahead. You still talk.
So that's when Gigi and Tamala apologized to me, and that's how all this came to play. But after Natasha lied to them people on the live, I haven't said nothing else. So no, I'm not angry or none of that. This shit coming to me, and it is what it is. So now that you exposed that, so guess what? It is what it is.
And the crazy part about it is, listen, Cece, the crazy, I don't mean to cut you off, but the crazy part about it is when they try to go against it. Like I just told them, I say Lulu filed charges against the situation that happened in the hospital. Lulu filed charges about the fight that outbreak at the hospital.
Tasha's son tried to fight Lulu in the hospital.
Who clarify again who that was?
Tasha's son tried to fight Lulu in the hospital because Lulu wouldn't give up the wallet. And she gave all Joe's belongings to the mother.
But once again, they say people lying. Well, shit, all you gotta do is just fight check it.
You know what, Polo?
All you gotta do is fight check it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just fight check it.
But you know what, Polo? When T-Night said all of this, after talking to the mother about 3 weeks ago, they was on T-Night's live. They did, and T-Night told them to come up and clarify, prove that I'm lying. They never would do that. They just attacked her and cursed her out. But they never would prove it like it's a lie. It's not a lie. Renee knows everything about them. It's not a lie.
See, the thing about this here, right? Even when T-Nice was saying what she was saying, I never entertained what T-Nice was saying because some fact is, right, I had already knew certain things already. But until you get receipts, then it's just word of mouth or whatsoever. And I'm always firm on the receipt game. Always firm on the receipt game. So I ain't got time to be going back and forth, arguing with nobody on social media. But when I get the receipts, shit, you can paint that picture however you want to paint. I don't give a fuck who get in the comments and say what. I don't give a fuck what you talking about or whatsoever because everybody motherfucking know that I'll go bite. I will go to bite for the Davis family if it's righteous. Polo being mad, listen here, Polo ain't mad at all because when they went on that later live, they could have just kept it P. That lady, that Cabin Patch, she don't even know me. But had a doctor, instead of speaking on Dro, she's speaking on me. Not one time did I ever say anything negative about them. If Tasha was woman enough, or Natalie, or Tyrone, when they told me about it, I said, shit, I don't know. Know what I mean? Shit, I never seen her or follow her, so I don't know. I never said not one bad thing about the Cabin Patch. Until you went live, like you just know the fuck going on. Like you don't know, because they should have told you about the fraud, the scam money. They should have told you about all that. But did they? They didn't. Polo knew. Sure enough did. Hold on. Somebody in the comments say they want you to clarify. Did you say that Tasha's son tried to fight Lulu at the hospital?
Yes, Tasha's son did.
You know, she did say at one point she had said.
And I got that from.
Hey, listen.
Press charges.
What Lulu did?
Press charges.
Hey, but listen, I'm gonna clarify something else. I'm gonna make it even better. Listen, when Tasha was saying that her son would get on work and that's why she couldn't make it, that was a lie. Her son was already in Gainesville. And I'm gonna tell you why her son was in Gainesville. Cause her son was trying to fuck late too. Shit, we gonna put it on the floor. The son was trying to fuck late too. Showed up was, just like Tyrone was. When he sit, lay them pictures of him, and she seen that picture of him, yeah. Matter of fact, Lay still got Tasha's son phone number. Yeah. So enough, dude. And you know he told Lay to? He always be in Gainesville. Hell, he was trying to push up not too long ago. But they can't go live and tell me I'm lying, because I know they ain't. I know I'm not lying. But I be waiting on them to go on their page. I be waiting for them to challenge what I'm saying. I've been laying in the bushes. But I know you can't challenge what I'm saying, and I know you won't contest what I'm saying. Because you can't go around the fight that happened in the hospital. Y'all never spoke about that. And when people start peeling up, remember, your son drive a red car. Remember when we started talking about the red car, and we started talking about the people at the Wawa? That's when y'all try to hurry up and clear up about the whereabouts of where a nigga was. Remember? I posted that a long time ago. I posted a video on my page. I spoke about this on my page. Hell, the world seen it. They even slowed the video down. I said they even slowed the video down, man. That shit still posted on my page right now as we speak. As we speak. As we speak. You can't go against. Listen, you might challenge a person's words. You may challenge a person's words. You may challenge a person's thoughts. But it's real hard to challenge receipts. It's real hard. It's real hard, dog. And if anybody who been paying attention, anybody been following, man, like it's hard to go against receipts in real time. And I ain't put that on no live. I made so I recorded it and I posted it on my page so it could never be deleted. I made so of that. And I left that there. And I told them, pay attention. Because one day we're going to come back to that same video. Well, a lot of people ask who Lay is. All right, let me educate y'all on who Lay is. Okay, if y'all go to my page, I'm going to tell you who Lay is. Lay is the person that orchestrated that little meeting under that bridge. I posted the receipts on my page where Tasha and Natalie jumped in her inbox when they was all setting up that same table. Y'all seen them? When y'all seen them, people come out there talking about judging for Dro. That's because they had ringed by Lay, because Lay was doing a little get together at the bridge for Dro. Already. If you go to my page, I posted the screenshots, timestamps of the conversation with Lay and Natalie and the conversation with Tasha and Natalie. Tasha and Lay. All that's posted on my page. All that's posted on my page. They never orchestrated that on themselves. When y'all thought they started that movement, that was a lie. Broward County ain't started that. That was people from Gainesville. The receipts posted on my page. Receipts posted on my page, and regardless of who did what, at the end of the day, the biggest question was people really trying to get justice for Dro? Was they really out for justice? Was they really out for answers? Or was the motive was trying to get a money grab? Because people around the world, all they wanted was justice for Dro. All the people around the world that came in, that came a part of this, they were on one purpose, one mission, to get justice for one man. One man. But what people thought was a part of a family really was seeking answers. when you really dug down and got a little deep in it, they all had their own hidden agenda. And then there was expecting for people to cooperate with the bullshit. And then when people started realizing and figuring out it was more to the story as the receipts came, and when people start bringing that shit to the table and addressing this shit to them, that's when all the shenanigans come. That's when all the different stories came.
I don't know how they want to PI when I offer my uncle.
You say what now?
Say it.
And then
That's my aunt. Say it, auntie. Say it. You already said it.
and I also, it was made aware to them that they had a PI.
He already heard you say it.
Go ahead.
Say what? What you just said? What you just said? Oh, yeah. That you offered them a PI. And they didn't accept it. The few things they happened. Because I wasn't phone with you.
Somebody say in the comments, in my honest opinion, what do I feel happened to Dro? I'm gonna give my most honest opinion. And from everything that I have seen and everything that I have gathered from all the bullshit, me personally, only my opinion, this is my opinion, I don't believe that an accident occurred. I don't believe that. I strong-heartedly don't believe an accident occurred. But what I do believe is that so much time has elapsed with the bullshit. Instead of people being focused on getting the right answers, instead of people being focused on doing the right thing, instead of people being focused on working together, instead of making it seem like it's between one side against the other side, I believe that if the right thing would have been done from the get-go, then the right answers could have been found. I believe that if people would have put their boots on the ground like you're supposed to and did what they're supposed to, then the better answers and a better understanding would have took place. When you see people lose their life for unjust reasons, like shout out to the Kendrick Johnson family. That's what you call a movement. That's what you call boots on the ground. That's what you call stand on business, trying to find out what happened. Instead of just making an allegation or accusations on what you presume to happen or could have happened, instead of just pointing a finger, I believe that if people would have came together on one accord, up on the one band, one army, one movement, like they proclaimed, then you would have got different results. My honest opinion, that so many, it ain't just one side, multiple people failed T2 in this situation. I believe if people would have worked together and stayed focused, then justice for Dro would have occurred. I do believe, regardless of what the advocate's saying, I do believe based on the police attempts, I do believe that criminal justice would never happen in this case.